Hello, this is Wolf, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's A Lovely World. Good morning over there, Polly. How are you doing on this fine, beautiful morning we have today in Stampy's A Lovely World? So, with that being said, I'm going to eat my breakfast pork chop, which is of course a pork chop. I did just specify that initially before, but sometimes I just have to be a little bit more to the point, I suppose. Nom 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 nom. Always tasty. And of course, as usual, Barnaby, I will feed you your pork chop, and you can come along with me to the doghouse. Sometimes when the particles are in the way, it doesn't always look like I'm feeding him. But that's fine because, hello there, Polly, you scared me a little bit, and then Barnaby just teleports through the door because he's lazy. He must be having a lazy day today, I don't know. I know what's wrong with him recently, but he just doesn't seem to want to get up and about today. But yeah, Polly, how are you doing today? Are you doing okay? Jump up and down if everything is okay. No? Oh. Maybe you're ill. Maybe you're having an off day. I don't know. Are your antlers tickling you again today? I know you've had that again in the past. No? Well, you can't really talk, Polly, so you know what? We'll get to the bottom of this at some point. No, what are you pointing at? Lovely deco. Ow! Oh, right. Maybe before Barnaby gives you the chomp, you should evacuate. I don't know if that's going to be a nice exact thing. Yeah, nice decorations, I must say, Polly. You've pointed out a very nice obvious detail over there. Well, something else that isn't so obvious is who I'm adding to the love garden, and that is Devon. Now that is because Devon has been a really nice friend over the last couple of weeks. I've spoken to him. I don't know, he's just been really cool, and like, it's just been fun to actually talk to him, and yeah. I realised that he's doing a lot of fun projects as well, and he's also wanting to recreate one of the timelines of Lost Legacy, which reminds me, there's somebody else that I should add, and I probably will add if I haven't already recently added them, who is recreating Lost Legacy up to this timeline here, which I find insane, because my series isn't as big as everyone else's, and the fact that people want to spend time recreating this is really, it means a lot to me. So thank you very much, Devon, and welcome to the Love Garden. Right, well, let's go to the doghouse now and see which dog... Oh, ow! I got tickled by the magma blocks. Oh, dear. That's not very nice, is it? We will decide which doggy companion I will have taking... I will be taking with me in today's lovely episode. And hello, Polly. Let's see, Barnaby. Let's sit you down wherever you are. He's just, I don't know, somewhere. There you are. Okay, let's sit you down. Who shall we take with us today? I think we will take... Let's take Fluffy. I think Fluffy is a good idea. Do you agree? No? You don't want to take Fluffy? Who do you want to take then, Polly? You want to take... you want to take Corey with you today? Okay, we'll take Corey then. That sounds fine. And Corey's immediately going in the water. Why are the dogs and everyone acting so sus today? Like, first it's Polly with... I don't know, maybe her antlers are just tickling her again. And now it's just the dogs which are acting a little bit strange and abnormal. I don't know. But something is afoot here, guys. I don't know, maybe they're under the weather. It is that season where, of course, people do come down with illnesses and not nice, nasty kind of things. So maybe it's just a bit of that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we don't have time for that because this episode is the last episode for a while of the 2-a-week episodes because your boy is going to be stressing his ridges out very soon because I'm going to be recording enough episodes to post for all day during December, which is insane. The fact that I'm gonna, well, not all day, but like up to Christmas. The Christmas special will be the cutoff point of that, and then it'll be a nice little break for me, which I will definitely be in deserving of. And yeah, we've added the flashing lights as I said we were going to. But now let's kind of get to work, shall we? We've got a floor to destroy. And this build is one of the easiest I think we've actually designed ever. I'm trying to find where my shovel was, but I was failing tragically and abysmally at that. This build is one of the easiest that we've actually designed, like, for the inside. And that is kind of good because it means that we're not going to have to focus too much on details and things that are not going to be too fun. So this episode should be a shorter one. As of right now, I haven't edited the first video, just to talk about it. So, I know that episode probably did end up being a little bit longer than average, just based on the time that it did take when we were filming that. And if it did, then I'm sorry. It's not the fact that I'm a slow builder, it's just the fact that I'm very thorough and I like to get the main bulk of it done so you guys can kind of see. And it kind of helps because if you guys want to build something like this similar style thing in your own world, it kind of means that you have a baseline and a template to work with. And that's why I'm very thorough with how I work and stuff. And you know what, Polly? I think I will... Where is it? I just had it. There we go. I think, because you are a reindeer, I think I'll give you some snowballs if you ever want more to throw in the episode. We've got this floor done really quickly, actually. So now, well, the digging at least. The floor part itself is a little bit more... Yeah, Polly, if you can mark out where the pattern starts, because I don't have my screenshots open at the moment, because I kind of remember how this build goes like the back of my hand. So, if you can mark out some form of it, it doesn't have to be like perfectly exact, but if you can mark it out to some kind of level, that'll be kind of nice, because that will mean that I can at least get stuff in. Okay, so we're going to put the floor here, it looks like. Polly has decided. The judge has spoken, and it turns out that Fizzy is guilty of not giving out his cookies. I don't know, something like that. I don't know where that came from, but you know what? I mean, if you're wondering where Fizzy is, he's making the last finishing touches to a machine that I was talking about recently, because one thing that I'm kind of sick of, and sick and tired of at that, is not having enough newer materials, because Stampy's world is ancient. It's basically as old as the rocks of Minecraft code itself. Well, at least Xbox 360 edition code. And we kind of want something new to add to the template. And Christmas is coming, so you guys are probably thinking, well, why don't you just wait for Santa to drop you something off? I don't know what he's going to give me. I don't make a list, do I? I just kind of hope for the best and expect the worst and land somewhere in between. But when it comes to this, it's more down to the fact that we just want more variety, more things to build, more ways about it. And I think that once we get this machine built to basically expand the world, that's when we'll have a lot more resources and a lot more kind of abundance to kind of work with. And also, at some point, I will figure out and get to the bottom of why the helpers, not even just the helpers, but Polly as a helper and the dogs are acting a bit shady. I don't know, everything seems to be... Corey is curious, so he was probably... maybe there was something in the water, like, I don't know, maybe the water was a bit hotter or something. I don't know, I'm not a dog specialist, I'm not a vet. I just know kind of what I start yapping on about and pretend I know sometimes. But apart from that, I do try and come to reasonable conclusions, and that is the best I got. So hopefully it's right. And sorry, Polly, I put a block in the way. Right, what I'm going to do, Polly, I'm going to work on this side of it, like the till and all that. If you want to work on the kind of display casing over here, that'll be cool. So the till area is actually going to be really simple, I'm not going to lie. We're going to place down a... Alright, Corey, looking out the window. What's out the window? Is everything okay, Corey? I don't know, maybe he's just view spotting. It is quite a lovely environment, I must say. Then we're going to skip 3 here and place another cauldron with 2 more leaves like that. Perfect. I did grab the exact amount because I knew how much I needed, and I was just like, leaves are kind of annoying to gather because the nearest oak trees are ways away. I mean, I could have just gone to the tree farm, but we don't talk about the fact that I just remembered that now after I've got all the materials ready. We don't talk about that, okay? It just benefits the narrative for us not to. Yeah, it definitely does when you're as dumb and perplexingly dumb as I seem to be. Right, well, let's see how... Okay, Polly's doing... So, I'll explain what these kind of display casings are going to be in one moment. I just want to kind of get a bit more of these in and ready for kind of showing, I guess. I think I'll break that one away and just have it kind of go up to a bit of a point like that. Do I want... Actually, no, I think that's fine. I think here we'll do it like that. Yeah. If I've built this too far, Polly, you can always feel free to rip this back a little bit. I sometimes do get a bit carried away. Now, this is going to be, of course, the tail, as I did say before. Corey is sniffing the bookshelf. I don't know. Maybe he wants to buy something. I mean, I should probably explain what this kind of is. These are supposed to. These bookshelves are kind of representing like retro games, like you know, like that. There's a shop in the UK called like CEX. And you can always like get the games like from the thing, but like because they used to get like robbed and burgled a lot in like a while back. They basically made it so the games are like the actual games which will be inside of the discs are contained in like kind of the back area. So that way, if people do rob it, they're not robbing anything specific with it. They're just robbing the actual like display case. By the way, Polly, can you pass me an oak trapdoor? I'm very sorry. I know I'm very forgetful. I do apologize. In return, I will give you some books. I know you like to read. Maybe you can add those to your library. I mean, I know they're books, but at the end of the day, they are just, you know. What am I looking for? I don't even know. Okay. Right. Well. Okay, thank you. You've added that in. Okay. Quite nicely. It doesn't matter where it is. You don't have to get it, like, perfectly accurate, Polly. It'll be okay. We're still getting somewhere with this at the end of the day. I'll build this carpet back here like this, and the cash register, we'll put that here, I think, just because it's a 3-block counter in here. Kind of makes a bit of sense when you think about it like that. Pop you there like that. And so this here is basically going to be, I didn't bring the blocks on me because my inventory room, so if you want to just have a mess around, each of these is going to basically be its own console. So over here, we're going to do the... let me just double check what these say, because that way it's kind of like a good reference for what they are. So this one over here, if I just get... Actually, let me I'm trying to think. I was loading my screenshots up through the actual Xbox app. I should probably just load them up through my camera itself. That would probably make my life a lot easier, so I can actually read what these say. So this first one, I'm not going to worry about the numbers that I put on these. Polly's writing a sign, and whilst she's doing that, I'm just going to put one up here. This is going to be the brick box. Brick box. And they always have like fancy numbers and things. So this will be the brick box series. I'll just do, actually, they used to have like a slash. I'll just do series and then, if I can, series X. There we go. That'll do for something. Polly's still writing. The next one over is going to be the sand station, which is basically, this one's going to be some form of slab. I think that one's like a stone brick slab, or something along those lines. This is the sand station, and for what it's worth, I will probably just sand station. We'll do a teaser for real life, shall we? Sand Station 5 Pro. There we go. That's kind of funny, actually. Not gonna lie. Oh, it only put the P. Oh, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? What's Polly had to say for herself? Check sizing. I'm confused. It doesn't really matter. We don't have to get this like 100% correct, Polly. I appreciate your attention to detail, but at the end of the day, we are just obviously we can freehand this a little bit. This one over here is going to be Bricktendo, which is of course a reference. Nintendo, don't sue me. I mean, these aren't like actually sellable things. It's just Minecraft. Bricktendo 64. And then this one over here, if the scaling is a bit iffy, actually, this one's going to be broken out anyway. Unless these have been built a bit too big. Let's see how many there actually supposed to be. This is kind of fun, isn't it? Okay, so there's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it should be fine then, actually, Polly, if I think about it. This one here is going to be Temu Tech. I think it's supposed to be like a rubber sheet, like an oak slab. Each console is going to be represented by slabs, apart from the one at the end, which we'll get to in a second, because it's kind of funny. This one is, as I said, this is called Temu, as in like that dodgy website, Temu Tech. We'll do, actually, I'll change this. I'll do Temu Tech XP. Kind of looks like a, I don't know, some form of weird kind of thing. And then this one here is going to be a jukebox. And I don't know if anyone gets the reference here, but if I do this, I'll just do jukebox as one word. I feel like that actually looks better. Jukebox, especially considering it's kind of like Xbox, so I think that works better. This is going to be the Jukebox 360. There it is, guys. You know, we should put a price on that. That'll be the most expensive one, for real, for real. And then these over here are just going to be like kind of walls and stuff. Or levers actually work a lot better, actually. I should have thought about that. These are just going to be controllers, so I'll put a sign up here saying... I shouldn't be really doing the signs in the video, but oh well. Brick... I don't know if I did a capital T on Bricktendo on the other side, but it's fine. It's Bricktendo 64 controller. I hate typing with an Xbox keyboard, but it's fine. And then the other one, I'll do Sound Station controller. Why not? Sound Station needs a bit of love. Sound Station, and then controller. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And I think next up, yeah, we'll do what Polly's doing. Polly is doing the display casing for the actual music discs, which is quite perfect. In fact, Polly, can we maybe... Oh, actually... I think what we'll do, I don't think it is on the actual design, but I think just so that there's a 2-block spacing on each of these, maybe we should move this in, just so that way it's a bit more of like a corridor for people to navigate down. Now this, I brought some quartz, so you don't have to worry too much about this, so I'll put these ones at the back. This can obviously, yeah, okay. We'll bring this one more down then, because that'll be still 2 away from here. And then this can go up here, and then these slabs here can basically just go across the entire way. Now, initially, I was thinking about naming all of the music discs to be kind of different things. So you'd have like, to do with like, the games would obviously, they wouldn't be music discs, they'd be games, remember? It's a game shop, not a music shop, okay? But the games that would be here, I was thinking about naming them like funny kind of things at some point, like to do with the Funland mini games, as if they're like playable games. But like I thought against it because I was like, well, we don't really have too much, like we were kind of running a bit delayed with recording, so we decided we were going to. And what's wrong, Polly? Oh, we've run out of item frames. Is it the item frame limit? Yes. Okay. Well, we can't do that until after, so I don't really know what there is else to do apart from say that it's done. But the item frame limit, I thought we were going to hit that, I'll be honest. The only thing I could really think to do is cut ahead in the video until I've reloaded the game. But then again, I don't know. I don't think this episode it's gone too bad so far apart from that. So honestly, I think it's fine for what it's worth. I think I'll sort that out off camera. And don't worry, guys, because for my 700th tour episode, I will be doing a tour. 700th episode, I will be doing a tour. So if anyone is recreating this and wanting to know how this goes and what music this is going to go where, because there will be different ones, I think I will have those done by that episode. So Polly, do you reckon I should call it wraps here then? Do you reckon, with that being said, I should end it? Yeah, okay. So, thank you, helpers. Well, thank you, Polly, for helping me, despite something that you clearly say is wrong that I'm not sure is wrong. But you know, either way, thank you anyway. I want to say a huge what? What are you punching at? I honestly don't know. You know, I guess you're just waving. Okay, you're waving. Okay, I thought he was punching at something. Okay, thank you very much for watching this episode, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. And the next one is going to be a Christmas episode because, of course, daily countdown. So keep in mind for Sunday the 1st. Goodbye.